Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing? Well, we're just going to jump right into it today. I have been receiving downloads from um, my twin flame, from the Twin Flame Collective that I'm going to be reading on right now for days. And I've got a whole shit ton to share with you. Um, I don't even know where to begin. So this is actually, I'm being told, pre-eclipse energy. So we have the eclipse, full moon eclipse on the 25th of March, 2024. As I'm recording this, it's, what is this? The 15th, I believe. It's Friday the 15th. So I'm just going to go down. I hope. I might jump around, so bear with me. I've received codes. I've had to draw them here, which doesn't matter if I don't know if it matters. I don't know. Let's just see. So there's just a lot going on here. So on the 13th, a couple days ago, I was given a visual. I was given a visual of, like in the Olympics, the gymnast rings. Um, and I kept hearing, grab the brass ring, grab the brass ring, or grabbing the brass ring. Sometimes I heard it as grabbing the brass ring. Um, there was only one ring that was visible to me. All the other ones were at quite a distance, you know, that we've already gone through. Like, so that's all those other timelines we've already gone through. All those distortions we've healed. It's kind of like the Nine of Wands energy, right? So I was shown this one big golden brass ring in front of me. It was glowing. It was hanging from a golden cord that was also glowing. The um, the significance of it being so far away from the other rings. So the other rings were like close together like that. This was a big gap. So this could represent for some of you a physical distance from your twin flame. It could just be the expanse of lifetimes of getting to where we are now. And again, I'm just going to apologize right now again for the throat. I mean, I am clearing my throat um, as well as still healing from 6 weeks ago being ill. So anyway, so it's farther away from the other rings, which are closer. I'm just reading my notes. I feel this energy behind me just pushing me. I was going to do this video yesterday, and Spirit's like, nope, the energy is not conducive. I wanted to do it a few days ago. They're like, nope, it's not conducive. And last night, so I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be jumping around here, folks. So grab a cup of coffee, grab a cup of tea, whatever you need. My guys have said today you need tea, Mary Jo. So I've got lemon ginger tea with me. Where am I going with it? So last night around 8:30 Eastern time, for me, New York time, I started getting this really nauseous feeling and really wonky feeling here in the mind space and the head space. Um, and then was shown clearly, then I had like pain in my sacral and my solar plexus chakras. And I was shown clearly that that's where some purging is occurring. I feel for the collective, but I'm really given the strong divine masculine energy, male or female. You know how I roll. No gender is needed um, for this conversation. Um, let's go back to the golden rings. So please bear with me. I am going to jump around here. I think I've said that 3 or 4 times already, right? I don't see. It's just so much coming through. It's important to stay grounded. It's important to stay rooted and anchored into your own energy here. The next thing I see after I see this big brass ring glowing, I see a hand reaching out to grab it, and it's just getting ready to curl its fingers around it. So it's there, and I kept hearing um, the twin flame collective that I'm channeling. I'm here. I'm right here. Um, So it's like it's getting close, and it's probably why I feel this push and this rush of energy within me. Um, I've had some animal energies coming through. So yesterday, there was morning dev, and I heard the term soul song, song of hope, peace, purity, new birth. I saw a red squirrel for the first time in the tree line of trees outside my balcony. They're freaking cute, man. They're fast. They're faster than regular gray squirrels. So I was fascinated at watching it. His message was regeneration, good fortune, protection, wisdom, new beginnings. So we have the new birth with the morning dove song and the new beginnings here. Red squirrels are also adaptable. They can live in many environments. So um, there's one small nod here to, I realize my voice is really loud today, which is normally isn't, right? Um, there is one small nod here to being very discerning of the energies you interact with. Maybe when you're sleeping, wear some protective crystals, black tourmaline, amethyst, sleep with them under your pillow. There, I have witnessed some lower energies in the sky of late. So that's just a small, as twin flames, the ones that were getting close to coming into union, whether you've got no connection right now, no communication physically with your twin or not, things are going to happen like that. They're going to pop off so quick that it's going to make your head spin. But what's happening is, and then I'm sure you can feel it because I'm feeling it, is the the energy within yourself and the energy within your twin is amplified, and it's rising so quickly, and feeling this finally feeling this alignment. There's no friction between the two energetic fields anymore. It's really pulling um, union energies in. So we have those two um, animal spirits coming through with a message. I also got, very briefly, I got a code through, and like I said, I drew it here. But what I got, that I heard pair of twin flames, and that's all I've got. I'm not quite sure what that's indicating here. Perhaps a monad group. So majority of us are connected to a specific monad group, and I know for me, there was a pair of twins on the other side of the world that I connected with energetically and then physically, um, as part of my journey. So I don't know. I really don't know what that has anything to do with. Maybe when one pair comes into union, it pulls the other pair, because you've got a mission to do here as the two pairs. If that's making sense. Um, Anything on that right now, Spirit? I'm going to see if that comes out in the cards. So we will be doing cards. So this is going to be an extra long video. I'll do the union and masculine and feminine energies. I do have... Okay, so yesterday I got a message through, and I do have to go get something to read it. Okay. Oh, careful, Frigid. So what I wrote down yesterday, because I know it was a personal message from my divine masculine, but it's not just my message. This message says, I have to play the game right now. With the newfound awareness and peace found within me, it is difficult for me to tolerate having to play this 3D game, when all I want to do is rush to you, divine feminine. But I chose so very long ago to do whatever it takes to return to you, and I must honor that. So if you are someone who has got your twin flame is in a connection with another uh, person, situation, ship, whatever it is, and I feel like there are times when perhaps you feel this heavy 3D-ness energy and it's not your own in this physical lifetime. Just know that that's your divine masculine, divine feminine, whichever way it goes, having to be the highest and best version of themselves, of their awakened selves in the matrix, in the 3D bull. This bull. Um, they're and they're doing it. You know, at first, I feel like they weren't fully aware of um, how they would grow themselves within moving into that situation. Um, so your twin could have been with a karmic, left the karmic, and then returned to the karmic to finish out a soul contract. And if you, again, I've said this before in another video, one of the zodiac readings for March, their title is that this full moon on the 25th is closing out this soul contract. So whether you're that zodiac sign or not, I invite you to go watch that, because there might be some messages in there if this resonates for you. Also, I've got the divine masculine coming in saying that they're clearing resentment towards themselves for all the times they ran or disappointed the divine feminine when the joy got too real for them. So that's the solar and the sacral chakras clearing last night. So that came through there. I've got this morning in the bath, I got through the plant laurel, and I had to look up what it meant. And as soon as I read it, I was like, I saw the Six of Wands um, card coming up. Pardon me as I read out my hair here. Um, I saw the Six of Wands. Let's see, and I should have pulled it out, but you're all familiar with the Six of Wands. The guy comes riding in. He's got his pole or his staff, his pole. Jeez, Mary Jo, technical term. He's coming in from battle, and his staff has um, it's raised high, in victory. It's also got a laurel reef. First time using my teeth and my tongue here. Loyal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get it together here. Laurel wreath. On the top of it, yeah, I don't even know if this deck's going to even have it. So I immediately, connected with the energy of the victory. And yeah, who the heck knows where it is? I certainly got the giggles. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so Spirit's reminded us, lighten up, remember to have fun. I have no idea where it is in that deck. Anyway, I just went through the whole thing. Um, okay, I just went back through. I found it, and it doesn't have the depiction that I was looking for. That's why I didn't find it the first time. Anyway, I'm sure it'll come out somewhere. But you know what I mean. It's victory. It's spiritual evolution, letting us know that, yes, what you're picking up is true, that your divine counterpart um, has evolved as well, just with you, if you've ever doubted it. That they are now in resonance with you. It reminds us of our strengths and our desires, and it encourages us. My eye is twitching, so I know I'm really channeling a specific message here. It encourages us to continue to believe in ourselves and to believe in our goals and why we came here. And it also represents the balance of life, health, abundance. I mean, it's just some beautiful energy, some beautiful messages, kind of all resonating on the same vein. I feel, the brass ring, victory, finish line. Finally reaching the goal that you've been working toward. I also have a little note here. So October 14th, 2023, we had a solar eclipse in Libra. This solar eclipse no, lunar eclipse is in Libra on the 25th of March. It was so that one was at 21 degrees. Positive change on the horizon. Trust in love as a spiritual practice. I just lost what was coming through with that. Just went right out. Immense blessings, which is the 21 degrees. I mentioned that. I'm trying to think, is this? I feel that this eclipse on the 25th is at 20 or 21 degrees. Because the eclipse on the 8th of April is at 19 degrees. That's a whole nother, let me tell you, I've got so much coming through for that too. That's a whole other video on the synchronicities that are coming through in my own connection for that, and how it ties back to the 2017 eclipse and the 2005 eclipses. I'm just blown away. So, all right, long intro. Let's get going here. Start with the overall energy that wishes to come through, please, for the connection. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Let's take a wee bit of sip of tea, please. Oh, that feels good. It tastes good. Oh, my throat needed it. All right. Letting a wee bit of sage. Little for you, little for me. All right, let's get cracking here. 2 more shuffles. Feet on the ground. Smoldering sage. All right, let's get you over there. Go on. Okay. I love the smell of sage. Divine Mother, Divine Father, strongest energies, please, and thank you for this twin flame collective. I do it every time. Connective energies. I'm just going to use it. Connective energies. What do you wish us to know right now? Hold, please. Okay. Thank you. Launching your journey. Oh, man. There's a lot coming through there. For some, there might be some travel coming up. Physical, maybe astral travel. For some, you're just starting on this twin flame journey. But for those who've been around for a while on this journey, what we're about to begin, we've never experienced before. Breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. I feel like that's the divine masculine coming through, saying, "Oh my gosh, I'm just busting down these walls, man." They're so determined. Getting rid of things that people, places, things, situations, whatever, that just where they couldn't grow. Thank you. Embarking on an adventure. I love that. Did I show? Yeah, I did. I savor the wonders of the world. Another nod toward some travel. So perhaps you're traveling, your counterpart is traveling. Either way, your connection is about to soar to new heights. But it's Not just that, it's in a grounded way. And I feel like sometimes I talk it as a contradiction, but trying to explain a twin flame journey with 3D terms is just impossible. Yeah, you already know that. So let's take a look at the connection between the two here. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Holy Spirit, Highest Self. What is the connection between this specific Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine at this time, please? Pre-eclipse energy. I'm taking it in reverse. Tower in reverse. This has already happened. Now the dust settles. I'm hearing now the dust settles. For some, you might not be able to see through that dust yet. You might not even have an awareness. But for most of us, we do. You have an awareness of this. Stay strong in your intuition. I'm hearing for someone or some in particular come out of hiding. Maybe this is coming out of the spiritual closet. Really letting yourself out there, putting yourself out there. Maybe your psychic gifts have definitely come online if you're, definitely if you're a twin flame, and you're wanting to express that out. Maybe do tarot, maybe do mediumship readings, but this connection is what's assisting with that. Two of Cups, union, counterpart energy coming in. Don't let any of the doubts that might be coming in, like I said earlier, if you're picking up a lot of 3D stuff, a lot of angst and whatever, and it's not yours because nothing is changing, nothing is going on in your own personal life, you know that it's your twin flame. You're picking up that energy. What you're being asked to do is hold steady. You're being asked to, again, I keep saying this in the other videos, is be the lighthouse. Hold steady, shine the way, just love them through the process, even if you're unaware of the process that they're physically going in. But I can guarantee you, if you've had a karmic partner, they've had a karmic partner. If you've had siblings or a family that didn't see you, they had that. You go through the same things. Eight of Pentacles. There's still work to be done here. Hierophant. I love this. High Priestess and Hierophant. Right above and below each other. It's definitely a very spiritual connection that both are now aware of. For a while, maybe it was just typically the feminine energy, male or female, but highly spiritual connection for some, coming in, working toward a physical marriage. I believe twin flames are already married spiritually, energetically, because we are the same soul, two bodies. Whoa! Oh, I love this, but let's pick all these other ones up. All right. Empress, birthing something new. Nurturance. I was getting that as well when I was getting the laurel leaf through. I was getting nurturance. The only action the divine feminine needs to do right now, and before we even get into her energy, is be in that nurturing energy. Nurturing herself nurtures the connection, nurtures her divine counterpart. However that looks for you, soaking in an Epsom salt bath, taking time out, detoxing from electronics and people, places, things. That's what I'm doing here. It's like that nesting stage right before the mom gives birth. She's gone through, she's cleaned the house, she's gotten the nursery ready, she's taking care of herself, she's gotten maybe a pedicure because she can't reach her feet anymore, she's had to go and get one. You know what I mean? It's just that taking care of, doing what she's got to do to prepare. Both of them are doing what they've got to do to prepare to come together. The dust is settling. King of Pentacles. Like I said, I got through the Queen of Pentacles, and here we've got the King of Pentacles in the feminine energy, like that laurel leaf, represents. It's the balance of life, the balance of the masculine and feminine energies within each of us. Very beautiful energies coming here through the for the connection. I do want to do my pen. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, so in that little, and I know you just, it's a little blip on your screen, but I went to go look for a pen, and I slipped off my slippers and got my big toe on my left foot stuck under the wheel of my chair. Just an indication to slow down, stay grounded, stay centered. This energy can really feel so rushed that you can have accidents. You can, stub your toes. And stub it. It wound up into the tire, into the wheel of the chair. Okay. Oh, keep that slipper on. Let's get back to it. Okay. 2 more cards here. What else for this union energy, please? The Temperance and the Hermit. Look at the major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas out of 9 cards. This is big deal, guys. Big deal. I've gotten this through quite a while ago, that, and I'm picking it up now. I think it was last year, that there, around this eclipse time, there may be a start. Interesting, I don't have a great deal of communication here on the table. Telepathic communication, yes. High Priestess, Hierophant, definitely telepathic communication. Hermit, communication with self, which was your counterpart, communication with the divine. But I've been getting through that it may initially start, we're embarking on a new adventure, launching a new journey here, and it may occur first and foremost, maybe just on energetic level, but if it does happen in the physical, it may also have to go apart until all of this dust is settled. So there's some patience that's needed here. Just like the Empress, she's got to patiently wait till that baby is ready to come through the birth canal for a new experience to be birthed. She's got to continue to get in touch with herself. Again, it doesn't matter. So this connection is, it's learned patience. Now I'm being asked to say, now it's time to embody patience with this King of Pentacles and the feminine energy. Gosh, I don't feel like there's anything here that I need to clarify. And I love that, because it's so straightforward for me. The Hermit she's fishing up there. Fishing's not your fruits of your labor don't come quick when you're fishing, right? You've got it. There's an element of being patient. There's an element of actually just being in the now moment and enjoying that energy, enjoying wherever you are. If you're fishing on the lake, or fishing in a pond, or off a bridge into the lake, or whatever, you know what I mean? There's just enjoy and breathe. Take it all in. it's a little less about being patient and a lot more about being present. It's beautiful. I love that. Bottom of the deck. Another major arcana. Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Yeah. There's definitely forward movement coming into a higher timeline. And there's the pairs of twins, pairs of, that you've been traveling this journey with, whether you've physically met them or not. Energetically, you've never been alone. There's always been you and the divine, you and another twin pair moving on the same path, maybe the same frequency at times, but not always. So there's definitely movement here, and it's divinely timed. It's divinely, in divine timing is divine order. Who wants to speak first, divine feminine or divine masculine? Divine feminine wants to speak first. All right, let's take a look at the divine feminine energies. See where she's at, he or she. You know how I roll. I speak only what it's what I'm used to, because that's how it resonates for my own personal journey. So, but we can all be either, both at the same time. Divine feminine. I did see the Temperance card on the bottom of the deck when I just checked to see if my deck was upright. Divine feminine, where are you at right now, please? Your overall energy. Two of Pentacles. She's got a lot going on. All right. For some, you're questioning whether or not you're all the stuff that you're getting in, from your divine counterpart, whether or not it's real or not. Interesting. I've got the Two of Wands and the Chariot in reverse. Now I get it. Wondering when this is going to take off. Wondering when. Well, divine feminine, stop. Stop wondering when it's going to take off. It's not taking off because you may be vibrationally in alignment with your counterpart, but there's something in the connection or within your energy field that's not in alignment yet. Perhaps you're the one who's in another situationship that needs to be cleared out. So things just might not be moving forward quite yet for you. What's the opportunity here for the divine feminine? Ooh. Interesting how these are coming out in reverse. And I don't typically read reversals. My deck is upright. My whole deck is upright. My whole deck is upright. And they're coming out reversed. The opportunity here is actually to see something a little more clearly. So our eyes and our minds and our hearts are going to be privy to some information that's beautiful. This pre-eclipse energy is really just weeding out any of those thoughts, those feelings, those old emotions that you haven't wanted to look at, because now it's time to look at. Actually, you're mirroring each other. I never noticed this before. Never, ever, ever. Here's this one crow. Here's the shadow. Black, white. Reminds me of a yin-yang symbol. Divine feminine, feminine is actually the darker energy, and the divine masculine energy. And what did he say over here? So we're mirroring each other. He said, I'm clearing resentment towards myself, and all the times that I ran and disappointed my divine feminine. So when he's clearing this, you're going to have this come up in your memory bank. So be certain that you're clearing it too. You're just letting it float by, float through. If it's asking you for its attention, give it and then release it. But you're mirroring each other. Never, ever, ever notice that shadow. Um, the mirrored effect of that one crow ever. And this is one of my first traditional tarot decks. I've had this for a long time. Two, 10 of Cups on the bottom. All right. Oh, hey, nope. Come on. I'm not taking any of that. Sit-ups. Act right. All right. Divine feminines also might be a little hard on their divine masculine energy right now, because these things are coming up. They're coming up to be cleared. You know, he or she may, divine feminine may have thought, well, I've already dealt with this. Why am I dealing with it again? Because it needs to be. It needs to be. Don't question it. Just do it, right? All right. Just allow it to clear. Allow your divine masculine energy to clear those disappointments and resentments, because they want to come forward. They want to come toward you. It's all this, what this has all been about. Ooh, someone got a little snippy there. Divine feminine, what else, please? Yeah, she's getting tired. Yeah. All right. This divine feminine I'm picking up on. She's tired. She wants this, what's how things have been, and she wants it to end. I'm picking up a little bit of ego in the divine feminine energy. So it's time to get that straight. It's time to really take a look at that within yourself. This is about the dance of between your own feminine and masculine energies, making sure that both of them feel safe to express themselves. And here's what she's waiting for. This is what she wants. This is what she desires. And look at the moons. These moon cycles, I'm telling you, I looked back to when I first met my twin flame, and the moon cycles, the eclipses especially, played significant roles in the major turning points in my connection over the last 20 years. And it just blew my mind. Blew my mind. So I'm telling you, don't disregard these eclipses. Do not disregard transits and moon cycles. I mean, they're huge. It's coming in. Knight of Cups. 9 of Cups. Knight and 9 of Cups. She's ready. She is truly ready to receive her divine masculine. Right now, I almost said but. Spirit said it's not a but so right now, she, by loving the counterpart through these purgings, and it's going to come up within her as well, she's got to love herself. She's got to nurture herself. There might be a moment of doubt that what she's feeling, sensing, knowing is not real, but it is. She knows it deep down in her soul. She knows that her counterpart is coming back, and she's happy in her own right, number one, but she can feel the excitement building. So this is an opportunity. Wheel of Fortune on the bottom, High Priestess again on the bottom, Judgment on the bottom, 3 major arcanas before. So things need to shift. Stay in your knowing. Take a look at whatever's coming up for you, divine feminine. Stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on your divine masculine, inner and outer, please. They can't take anymore. You can't take anymore. So be aware of what you're doing here. And all of this has got to be addressed. All of this has got to be, you've got to embody this high priestess energy when this wheel starts turning, to bring in this new beginning, this page of pentacles energy, this communications coming in from who? The emperor, the divine masculine energy, wanting to, definitely my divine masculine. That's where that, because that's who I channel, is my own divine masculine energy. And the disappointments. I'm so sorry I've missed opportunities, but I needed to clear something up so I can come into union here. This time apart has not been for nothing. I have grown wiser. I have made wise decisions from the heart space. I've moved through worry and stress. You have no idea. He's coming in saying, you have no idea what I've gone through to become successful within my own right, to come into alignment, and the divine feminine, it actually wants to come through and say, yeah, I do, because I've already gone through it. I've done it, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, kind of energy. That's what this is coming through. Been there, done that, done with that old life, done with the old mindsets. So whatever's purging, let's purge it. Let's get it over with. Let's do this. Let's do this together. Let's do this together. Yeah? That's the energy that she's sitting in right now. And doing this together makes her extremely, extremely overjoyed and happy, because she knows that he's coming. She can feel it intuitively, energetically. She can feel it. And she's learning to slow down. She's learning to, I'm being reminded of the patience that was on the bottom of the deck when I started shuffling. You really got to be, this is an energy of patience too. When you've got, if there's some things that she's having to juggle in her own physical life, she's had to learn to balance 3D work with her spiritual work, her spirituality, and the embodiment of that higher self. She's had to balance all that. She's had to come into alignment, and she is in alignment with the highest. She's saying, I'm in alignment with my highest timeline. I'm ready to move things forward, but I understand that right now things cannot move forward. Although the decision has been made, it's not like the decision hasn't been made. I'm feeling with this energy, it's already been made, but right now some things have got to be cleared up. And of course we know that. So let's take a look at the divine masculine energy. We do know that one counterpart has got to clear up some things before this can come into fruition. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to look here. Yeah. So the only repeating energies are, I have the Temperance on the bottom of the deck for the divine feminine, and also under the bottom of the deck at the end of that was the High Priestess. So not a lot of, repeating cards yet. All right, divine masculine. He said, take a sip of your tea. I will, thank you. Let's move that out of the way, give him some space. All right, divine masculine. What is your overall energy? Where are you sitting? What do you want to say to us? Overall energy, 10 of Cups, man. I got my eye on that brass ring, he's saying. Beautiful. High Priestess, third time. Moon. Oh, he is trusting his intuition, man. Oh, I love that. There is an element here of secrecy, or not really secrecy, just keeping things quiet for right now. He's happy in his own right, like the divine feminine is, but he's going for the gold. He's going for the gold. He's going for that 10th cup. She's got the 9 cups. He's got the 10th cup. She's got the 9 cups. Here's the 9 of cups. Here he comes, coming in, riding in with the 10th cup, ladies and gentlemen. With the 10th cup. And here he is. With the 10th cup. And he's not telling. He's keeping some, we've talked about this before, keeping it sacred. He's trusting his intuition that he's moving. He's crossing into a totally new timeline. He may be even, there's the moons again. We had him in her, well, we had him in her cards here. Here's the moons. We just had a new moon. Gosh, in Pisces. I just went blank there for a minute. The other day, here's the new moon, here's the full moon. Full moon on the 25th. He's working with the energies, bringing in some good news, Page of Wands. Opportunity, Page of Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles again. Yeah, that's what we had on the bottom of the deck with the Divine Feminine's deck is, you know, starting something new, believing in themselves. That's the opportunity here for this Divine Masculine energy, is starting something new for himself. And here we've got, you know, 2 cards indicating starting something new, launching a new journey, embarking on a new adventure, you know, kind of energy. But first, what sits in the middle of all that is all this breaking down of the barriers, and the divine is definitely assisting this, shining the light, leading the Divine Masculine, leading the Divine Feminine. What else do you want to tell us about the Divine Masculine energy? Pre-eclipse energy. Let's take a look at what flipped here. Is that it? Oh, there's that 6 of Wands. See, this one doesn't have it though either. Traditional tarot has the 6 of Wands coming in, and on this staff here, there's a laurel leaf. A laurel wreath of, you know, victory. King of Wands, taking action. Grabbing that brass ring, going for the gold, man. Oh my gosh. Gotta write that one down. You know me. Oh my gosh. I love that. He's fully in his power. Could be dealing with a Leo, Aries, or Sag. Sag strongly for me in the King of Wands. Victorious. I'm getting a lot of joy from his energy, regardless of what he's going through. Talk to me about these resentments and whatnot that you were, I know it's not whatnot, I mean, it's important that you're clearing. Yeah, getting it out of my system, he said, just clearing the air. This is clearing thoughts, beliefs, unsaid words, people, places, things, cleaning house. I'm done with this energy, he's saying. I'm done with that energy. It's like, I'm over it. I'm over it. But right now, so that's the higher selves. But right now, that higher self has got to allow the physical aspect of the Divine Masculine to play the game. And game is in a big quotation. It's a game he's playing. And it's so challenging for him to play that game in the 3D, because he's seeing himself differently. He's seeing the connection with you differently. He's seeing life differently, and it's such a struggle to have to dip back into that everyday lower 3D energy. I feel like there's another fight going on there. Tell me more on this. What else are we allowed to know? Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles. I've got to be on the mark, he's saying. I've got to be so strategic and on the mark. He's saying it's funny, because I know how to play this game. I've played it all my life. I didn't think that I would have to play it again, but I'm finding myself in a position where I've got to play it again, and I can't miss my mark this time. Pay attention. He's got a bow and arrow in his hands. Again, big nod to Sagittarius here with the bow. This is, I've got to be on my mark this time. In order to do that, I may have to stand still to do that. I can't be moving and hit that target. All right, he's got more to say. Oh, that's a lot. Well, he's got the Nine of Cups, just like the Divine Feminine has. Page of Cups, Two of Coins. There are days when he does question with his Two of Coins. He does question whether or not he's doing the right thing. But intuitively, his soul is nudging him and it's pushing him. It's not letting him go in any other direction but toward the Divine Feminine, who is right here, going toward his happiness, going toward that brass ring, grabbing the gold, bringing in. So here he is, Page of Cups. She's got the Knight of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Knight and Nine. It's kind of hard to distinguish between the two. He's got the Page of Cups with the Nine of Cups, saying, I'm coming in with an offer, and it's very sincere, and I love you so much. And you might not feel that it's a big enough offer. And she's saying, you just come in with an offer. It doesn't matter what it is. It'll be big enough. I'm here to receive whatever you bring in. He's worried that the offer that he's coming in with isn't going to be enough, and then she might decide it's not enough. That's for some. But right now he's got a lot on his plate. He's got to play that game. He's got to juggle the matrix again. It's like, again, the big roll of the eyes. It's like, oh, it's so heavy on my back. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it from a higher perspective. I'm doing it from a higher vibration. I'm doing it from an evolved space. Because I am not giving this up again. I'm not. I can't. My soul won't let me rest. And now that my human and my soul are on the same page, I've got to see this through. And just like he's got to see through and honor whatever situation he had to go back into. Again, he or she, you know how I roll. Boy, that feels really heavy right here. So let's just take a moment, hand on your heart, and just send your counterpart the biggest love bomb that you can send them. Letting them know that they are safe to return. They are safe to come into your energy field. They are loved. I'm also hearing that they are forgiven. Anything else before we close this out? That's a lot. The Sun, Queen of Coins, the Magician, the Hierophant. We got the Hierophant again. We got the Queen of Pentacles when we had the King of Pentacles in the feminine energy. Nurture yourself. Enjoy life. Be the light. Sun. Magic is coming back. I mean, this is a very spiritual, magical connection, and Divine Masculine knows that. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. But you bring him or her joy. again, for some, this is going to manifest into a physical marriage. For some who have that as part of their timeline, but this is just such a magical time, and this divine masculine is fully aware of that. You can feel it. There's the counterpart king of coins on the bottom of the deck. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Anything else before I get a final card? Yeah, so I mean, I love that. So we've got the Hierophant a couple times, High Priestess. I mean, pay attention to your intuition. Stay in that higher elevated mode. Um, Divine Feminines. The dust is settling. The Divine Masculine is grabbing the brass ring, going for the gold. I feel like there's nothing stopping. Like this tower, it's nothing. It's like he's barreling right through it. It's nothing. As much as it, at the end of the day, the divine masculine might be like, oh, I can't believe I gotta just keep playing this game. He's doing it from a place of honor. He knows it's the right thing. Divine masculine knows it's the path that he's meant to be on. I find it very interesting. There's not a lot of swords on the table. Actually, there aren't any. There's a 10 of swords over here, 2 of swords over here. So the divine feminine may be a little bit in her headspace, or this could just be the divine feminine energy within the masculine, the divine masculine. But yeah, divine masculine energy has major arcanas and it's got coins and wands and cups. So they're clear. They're really clear on what they're doing and why they're doing it. They're really clear on that. Divine feminine might have a little hiccup where she's questioning her intuition. I think it's momentarily. It's not a lasting thing. Yeah. Let's get a final card from the Lightworker Oracle. If you're still with me, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me know if this resonates for you. If it doesn't, that's all right. You don't need to really put that in the comments. I appreciate that. It's not going to be for everyone. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Yeshua, and Mary Magdalene. Final card of guidance or insight for the divine counterparts. Yep, we are about to have a huge paradigm shift, for sure. Ready to walk through that door? It's about time. It's definitely time. Coming into balance, coming into union. I'm picking up 4 of Wands energy. These eclipses, we are talking about pre-eclipse energy, but we are about to step through a doorway. It's an adventure we have not experienced in this physical, and we're doing it. We're doing it. Who'd have thought? Well, we did. That's why we're doing it. I love this. Reassurance of the golden light. Number 36. I'm being asked to share the numbers 36, 4, and 32. Divine grace, a law of efficiency. If you don't mind, I'm going to read a couple. I'm going to read a little bit from the 36 and the 32. These are long, so I'm just going to read the beginning of them. There we go. The golden light comes to you as a gift of grace and reassurance. It is an embrace from the universe, an expression of divine comfort and a sign of hope. just like the morning dove was, right? When the golden light appears, it's a sign that everything in your life, even the most troubling matters, is going to work out perfectly. They are held in the graceful hand of the divine and will be resolved more swiftly and beautifully than you might expect. Yeah, so these breaking barriers, whatever this is, whatever this reverse tower was or is, um, it's all divinely guided. The hand of the divine is all over it. So, trust, believe in your intuition, trust your intuition, trust the divine. And here we got divine. That card said the divine grace, and here we've got divine grace. I didn't even put together the law of efficiency. It is time your life became easier. It is time for you to walk the way the divine grace. Let me say that again. It is time for you to walk the way of divine grace with trust, simplicity, and acceptance. You do not have to try to make things happen. You can gracefully act without attachment and trust that all will be as it is meant to be. Surrender your struggles now as you allow life to serve you with love and kindness. This is the most efficient use of your energy and will lead to the best results. I just feel like that saying to the divine feminine and to the divine masculine. Why is that coming through? Saying something about give yourself that pardon, give yourself the grace to go through whatever you're going through. Whatever has come before you on this journey, be grateful for it. It served a purpose. Let it go. I love how both of her hands are in the same position. I don't know, there's something about that, how her hands are in both of these is saying something to me. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I'm not really grabbing it. But everything is in alignment. You are aligned with your highest timeline. And these eclipses of the 2024, especially the one on the 8th of April, they're so significant for the twin collective. So significant. You're about to step through. Once that hand closes over that brass ring, you're about to step through a whole new experience. And we're just still being prepared for it. We are ready, and the universe sees that. And this first eclipse will help eclipse things out of the connection that need to be eclipsed out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I'm getting through. I will most likely do more readings for the twin collective at the eclipse times, for sure. So I'm going to leave you there as the tractor goes by. I'm going to leave you there. Thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I love you so much. Till next time, take care of yourself, okay?